Phish fans, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum, and today I'm going to be reacting to another live performance of theirs titled Split Open and Melt, which is precisely what happened to my brain the last time I listened to Phish on the channel. I got a lot of useful feedback in my previous Phish reaction. You guys told me, Sohum, stop thinking so much, and I was low-key telling myself that same thing. I realized halfway through, oh yeah, there's just too much going on for my wee little brain to handle. Kind of let it happen, learn through osmosis, and with enough iterations, sort of like on my Grateful Dead journey, I'll eventually be able to pick it up. But man, are they players? Trey is insane. Phish on the drums. Is it Phish or Fishman? I think it's Fishman on the drums. He knows how to create 4/4 beats that exist in odd time signatures, and then he dances around those odd time signatures despite being under the hood of 4/4, but then he can also change it out of 4/4. It's still a lot for me to grasp, so again, I'm just going to go into this with a very very supple mind today. I hope y'all are as excited as I am to jump into this. But before we do, a massive thank you to William the Wise for making this request. Thank you so much, William. Now we jump in. We start with the drums. Cool riff there. It's like bubbling a little bit. I'm digging the melody for sure.
In the morning I pack up my gear and toss it in my carry-all. Run the wide load to the left, then watch the big core crack and glow. In the evening I undo my belt, split open and melt.
Oh, here we go. Okay, for a brief stint there, we almost lost the plot fully.
Up on my stomach with my face between my hands and crawl along the floor towards the doorway.
The descending jazz chords.
To my feet, I try to pull myself together, but I feel it in my knees, and the room begins to...
Do you guys know that, I'm going to look it up quick, the Penrose paradox, I think it's called? Basically, yeah, this image here where you're feeling like you're ascending but descending simultaneously. That's sort of how I noticed even in the previous Phish reaction, but even in this song now, some of the chord movements, it feels like you're moving up. It feels like the pitch is increasing and the frequency is getting higher, but then we somehow wind our way back to square one. And if you're descending, you can just envision the same scenario but in reverse. They are very, very confusing, but fun to listen to band.
Spin, and I slip it from my head and raise a well.
It's like a musical paradox.
Split open and melt. Melt. Split open and 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 melt.
I mean, the bass is doing a thing of its own relative to the guitar. It's like they are so comfortable in these chromatic moments. They don't mind any dissonance. They don't mind weird intervals or changes, hopping between scales. Oh. Shirts rolled up.
In a steam dream.
Is this a major 2 harmony? Is that the interval? No.
Down, 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 down.
Why does it sound like they're singing the same pitch and not at the same time? Does it have to do with the texture in Mike and Trey's voice that makes it feel like a different pitch?
Down, 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 between beams to the gloom room, among the seaweed and the slime.
I like when they brighten up like that.
Down, 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 down. Melt, split open and melt. Melt, split open and melt. Split open and melt. Split open and melt. Split open and melt.
See, when we enter like these understandable grooves, like I'm fully locked in, I get it. It's like the moment between the moments that sometimes can throw me for a loop. I love this like syncopated rhythm in that riff when it hits that 4th right there. Wow, it constantly shifts just by a little bit, but it's all still there. And we're in 4/4. God, this is so complex for how simple it can sound, because we're able to jam, like move along to it seamlessly, but the details here, I need to follow Trey's headbanging pattern. That may be part of the secret sauce of these rhythms. Oh, did you catch that little rake? Right there. So subtle. See, these are like little details. And to think I didn't even know who Phish were like a month ago. But one day I will have heard every music, song, artist. I will hear all the music. Oh my gosh, even the rhythmic change there. It's interesting to hear how they create these shifting patterns, either by sustaining a note for a little bit or taking a bit of a pause, or adding additional notes into the riff. I wonder how many moments there have been where that feel just subtly changes. At least over 50. Dude, and Trey is just shredding so casually. I mean, this is the simplest thing they've done all performance, and it's still not obvious. Oh, nope, he's adding more notes. Bit of a around the world drumming we heard right there. Wow, what a tone on the bass. It's like wow, wow, wow. Super tubey frog. Casually inserts those. Such a vibe. they've been just jamming for the entire time. I think the last time they sang was like 8 minutes ago. Awesome. Bro, my neck is gonna hurt so much from headbanging this much. I can already feel the soreness setting in. I mean, they're so talented, and it's like catchy too, because even though you have this like musical funhouse kind of vibe, all of it melodically sounds amazing, and the shifting of the rhythmic goalpost continually throughout this track, it constantly keeps me on my toes, because even for me, like, I listen to a lot of complicated music in my own personal listening on the channel, and even after like 2 to 3 iterations of a complicated measure, let's say you're in 15/8 time, for example, like, I can pretty much get the vibe, get the idea, and then the 5th time around when I hear 15/8, then it clicks and I can kind of vibe along as was intended by the 15/8 gods. But Phish, it's, at least this song, it seems to be all in 4/4, right? Like I was talking about that umbrella, all in 4/4, but the melodies are just constantly moving. So if it is in 4/4, imagine like the main riff, yes, maybe it's 16th notes and there's 16 of them. Okay. If that was the first measure, then there may be a slight pause, 1/16th note rest, and then it starts again. And so all of a sudden, by the second measure, you're starting with a 16th note delay. And then they decide, okay, the next time around, we're going to add an extra note. And now it's going to be 17. But the thing is, you're starting on the 1. So then one of the, I think it's 3rd measure now. I really need to like graphically depict this to be precise, but hopefully you'll get my idea. Let's say they add an extra note to the riff, then now you're starting at the 3rd 16th note in the 3rd measure. And then let's say you decide to sustain another melody. You can just keep going like that, and you'll never find the place that the melody and the riff is like is going to start, especially as a first time listener. But you can find the one on the drums because it's all in 4/4. That's easy. I can headbang along to the one easily. But the riff around that defies that defies that simplicity. And the thing is too, a lot of the riff still finds its way back to being able to headbang to a part of it on the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4. So it's not like completely syncopated and disconnected from the rhythm either. But again, it's just this constant shifting that's happening. I wish I had better vocabulary to describe this, and maybe I just need to see their literal sheet music, or 30 seconds worth of their sheet music, just to have that in front of me, and then I could like point it out more clearly. But I think I'm gonna let my brain stew on this a little bit more because, like I said, split open and melted. But I hope you all enjoyed the reaction today. If you did and would like to request more Phish yourself, you can do so by clicking the first link down below. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.